How long have you been trying to build your portfolio in real estate? She did one or two already? About 2 years. How many deals have you done in the last 2 years, Jenny? It showed on your application you've done like one or two. None. Jenny, you've been looking for 2 years, you haven't done a deal. Jenny, I promise you this. My mission is to have you under contract in the first 45 to 60 days. If you make a decision tonight, I promise you, I will go to hell or high water and have you under a contract with a deal in the next 45 to 60 days, and you'll never look back. No way should you be in here trying to get into real estate for 2 years and not be doing deals. Jenny, you want to come up on screen and let's talk? Pull her up. We're going to pull you up. We're going to spotlight you, Jenny. Yep, South Carolina is powerful. South Carolina is a hotbed. North Carolina is a hotbed. Any of the Carolinas is a hotbed. And if you're not taking down 5 to 10 properties a month, you're missing a gold mine. You're missing. Bring Jenny up if she's not shy. That just breaks my heart that you've been trying to get into real estate for 2 years and haven't done a deal yet. There you are. All right, Jenny, you're in California, right? You're in
Yes,
San Jose?
Yes.
All right. Been trying to get into real estate for 2 years. What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Other than California is not a good place to start. So other than that, what's holding you back? Fear. I know the
Not
answer.
enough having the right information.
Say that one more time.
Not feeling comfortable with the amount of information that I have to invest my money. At my age, I cannot afford to lose the money.
You can't afford to lose, can you? You're absolutely right. Hey, Jenny, let me ask you this. Can you retire today?
I am retired.
You are retired. Okay.
Yes.
Why do you want to get into real estate?
It's something I always wanted to do.
So is it a passion?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one rental.
You have one rental there in California?
Yes.
Okay. So getting into real estate is a passion, not a means to an end.
That's true, but I have some money, not a whole lot of money, but I have enough money, but I don't want to lose it because I'm retired.
That's right. So you're exactly right. If we could put an extra, let's go conservative, Jenny. If I could build out a program that put an extra $15,000 to $20,000 per month into your bank account, would that remove your fear of losing your money?
Probably.
Okay. Then let's do it. It's that simple. If you're serious, and let's say you don't want to do that much. Let's say only $10,000 a month. Let's just go real conservative. One deal a month. One deal a month puts an extra $10,000 into your pocket. That's a simple game plan. You just saw me narrow down to 500 properties. I guarantee you I can find 2 properties out of there that we could buy and sell in 60 days and make $5,000 each on and do it part-time. So you put an extra $120,000 a month into your life to just spend. Keep your retirement. Let it just sit there and draw interest. And the money that you and I are going to make, you just get to live on that. You leave the rest of it alone. Put it into an IRA so that it's just sitting there cranking out. And then you never have to worry about it. And you start building. And this, do you have grandkids?
I have 4.
Aren't they amazing?
Yes, they are.
They're amazing. I'm telling you, I wish mine can't come out. Well, they probably could.
That's my main. Excuse me, I'm sorry for interrupting you. That's my main goal. I want to leave a legacy for them.
Let's go. Let's go, because the legacy is what it's all about, Jenny. A legacy is what it's all about. You can't let fear You've had fear for 2 years, and 2 years has not gotten you anything. In 2 years, you've allowed fear to hold you back. I just showed you straight up who I am, what I do, what I've done, where I've been, and what we're offering. And I'm sitting here telling you, Jenny, that we can build a program that if you'll execute it, you'll make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 per month for the rest of your life. And we can start converting those into rentals so that your grandkids can have that as an asset. You can put that into a trust so that there's no tax liability. It's all protected. Nobody can sue you or sue them. And now you have generational legacy built.
And how much money would I have to invest?
$9,997.
Okay, no, but besides that, in order to get into the properties.
Oh, yeah. So maybe $1,000, maybe 500.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We can buy properties all day long for $100, $200. We can execute contracts on properties for less than $1,000. And then and I'll show you how to do this. And then we sell that for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000.
So
If
you
you're
really think
serious,
you really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, Jenny. I know this. Yeah. I know this beyond a shadow of doubt. Beyond a shadow of doubt. This I have no anxiety over this. I would not be doing this live. We've got almost 100 people listening to this conversation right here live. I would not be putting my reputation at stake if I did not believe in you and in our program. But here's the deal. You have to have the same belief. You have to know that you can do it. If you follow my protocol, if you follow my lead, if you follow instructions, you have to know and believe you can do it. I can't believe and want it for you. I just know what I can do. And I know if you've been trying to do this for 2 years, you have a heart of gold and you have tenacity. And I guarantee you, we can make this happen. And we'll do it here in Texas to where we can help micromanage it for you.
Let me tell you the one thing that's holding me back. I spent the same amount of money with another company
I hate that.
and never got anything done.
I hate
That's
that.
where I signed up with them in last November, and I am at 0 deals.
I agree. And
it was exactly the same. It was $10,000.
well, mine's less than 10,000.
Yes.
So you're already getting the savings. Here's Jenny. I hear you. And I will tell you this. I hear this every week. I hear this every week. People had spent money on programs, on courses. This is the difference. And I want you to think about this and be honest with me. You bought a course, you did not buy a program. The difference is we execute. We show you how to execute. We help you execute. And in that program, who, and I don't tell me the name, but did you get to talk to the guru whose name was on the program?
There's 2 of them.
And did you talk to them directly?
Personally, no.
Yeah,
Neither one
exactly. Right. That's the difference. Ladies and gentlemen, this is proof of concept. She bought a course that some guru said, they're the experts, they're great, they can do this. And she never got to work with them hand in hand. She never got to work with them hand in hand.
In fact, the program that they supposedly have where you can put in the information somewhat similar to your program, it's so complicated. It's so, I mean,
I agree with you.
It's just, you have to keep putting figures in, figures and figures and figures and figures and figures in.
Yep.
And if you put them in the wrong place,
yep. And it messes up the whole, it messes up the whole thing.
Exactly.
You told me, so I tried to go slow. Of course, time was limited, but you saw me run through our program. Did you see how easy it was? And I did it twice.
I saw that, yes.
That's what we build for you. That's what we build for everybody. Simplicity and speed of execution guarantees results. Jenny, I feel for you.
Is that built for a specific area or areas?
Yep. So if we were to do, so if you said, no, I want to do California, then we would build it for, I guess, San Jose. What county is that in? Is that Orange County?
No, that's Santa Clara County.
Santa Clara. So
Is the
if you
Silicon
said
is the Silicon Valley? That's why it's so expensive.
Silicon Valley, yeah. But if you said you wanted to stay there, we would build that for that county, which gives you about 4 or 5 million properties to start sorting through. But with you, we want to move out of there. We want to do it here. So we would give you Dallas County, which gives you about 3 million. That's kind of what you were seeing is about the $3.2 million, 3.2 million properties. So we would build your system on the county that you and I decide. If we decide to go forward, it'd be the Dallas County so that we can manage it here. Or we could do Santa Clara, but I don't think you want to do that.
No, I can't do it
Yeah,
here.
I don't think so either. And that's what
No.
I said. I respect your wisdom, knowing that that's not the place you want to go. So we would build this out specifically for you here in Dallas County, and we would show you how to execute from where you're sitting right there. And it's that simple. I build out a 45-day step-by-step program that says, Jenny, here's what you do on day 1. Here's what you do on day 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way through. Okay. Therefore,
Okay.
you're now getting executed information. And anytime you have a question, first and foremost, you can reach out to your rep and they might be able to help you. But if they can't, they're going to get me on the phone and I'm going to help you. Yes, I give you 6 one-on-one calls, but I'm always available. You have my digital mind. Here, let me show this. Let me demo this one more time. Let me just show you guys this. Hey, Toby's AI. If I'm working on a property and I have some confusion about what to do next, can I just ask you what I need to do and you'll guide and direct me?
When you're stuck, I don't want you spinning wheels. You bring the confusion, whether it's a deal, a decision, or a next step, and I'll give you the next concrete action. No fluff. Just be ready to move because I'll hold you accountable. So what's the very next thing you're stuck on?
Jenny, we're all about execution. There's no just sell you a course and turn you loose. This is what we do for all our clients. You have this at your beck and call. This is downloaded to your phone. And you can ask, so it's 9 o'clock at night and you have a property that you happen to run through and the seller gave you some feedback and you don't know what to do next. You dump it into me, my digital mind, and it'll tell you what to do next. You get me 24/7, Jenny. And this is not a sales pitch, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to fully understand. I know out of the 200 people that are on this webinar, there's a lot of you who have bought courses just like Jenny, and they were just that, they were a course. And yes, it may have given you some education or some information, but it never helped you have execution. I don't want to be that guy. We are all about execution.
Because, I just cannot be losing $10,000 here and there without any results. As I said, 30 years ago, I would have taken that chance, even 20 years ago.
Well, I want you to understand.
I can't make up anymore what I lose.
Well, this will be the last $10,000 you ever have to put into yourself ever again. And you're not buying a course. You're not buying a program. You're investing in you and your grandchildren and in the future. That is the absolute God as my witness truth.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Who's your rep? Avery. Avery, do you have, I'm going to have Avery reach out to you, Jenny, and get this going. Or go ahead. Do you have a question?
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to have Avery reach out to you. She's on here right now. She's going to reach out to you right now. Okay. Avery, I want you to, I'm going to drop Jenny off here, Avery. I want you to stop what you're doing and call her right now. And so that we can build out her program tomorrow. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. I look forward to it. And we're going to transform lives.
I certainly hope so.
I promise you. I promise you. You will
Thank
never
you, Dr.
regret this.
Tony. Appreciate it. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Toby.
you, Jenny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was very fulfilling, very exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you too are having this same fear, if you too have concerns, hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. I challenge you. If you're serious, if you really want everything you desire out of life, everything that you're entitled to in life, then challenge me. Give me a challenge. Invest in you.